And we're melting as we head into Labor Day weekend. We're going to talk about that heat advisory as well as when do we get relief from this heat. That's details at midday. It's up next. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. You know the drill, but of course you've had such an easy summer overall. When you're dealing with heat indices up to 110, it could be kind of a shock to the system, right? 88 degrees is what we are at currently in Cedar Hill. You can see the haze in the camera, but it feels more like 97. And we just kicked off the 11 o'clock hour. We have several more hours of warming to do before it's all said and done. Dallas Baptist University 91, but it feels more like 102. And if you look at those temperatures out there right now, 89 degrees, but it feels like 97. And it's because we've got dew points in the 70s. Now those are going to drop off throughout the rest of the day today, but it's still going to be really humid. We do have a breeze out there right now, south-southwest at about 10 miles per hour, but that's pumping in the warm air. Here's a look at where we're going to top out later this afternoon. 99 degrees in Fort Worth, 99 in Dallas, Waxahachie at about 97, 96 in McKinney, and 96 in Gainesville. Look at where we should be for this time of year. The normal high temperature will continue to go down throughout the month quite a bit. So even though we're starting off the month fairly warm, we are going to see that normal high drop off quite a bit. Here's a look at where we could be with our heat index as we move into the afternoon. 107 in Terrell is what it could feel like by the time we get to about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. 105 in Decatur, 103 in Gainesville. What's happening here is the area of high pressure over the desert southwest is inching over the top of us as we move into the weekend. So we aren't going to see any big changes between now and Labor Day weekend. So if you have plans for a backyard barbecue or to be outside, I know football's kicking off this weekend, please make sure that you're drinking plenty of water and you're taking care of yourself. Take breaks in the shade or in the air conditioning, because look at these temperatures. 98 on Friday, 100 is where I have our high temperature on Saturday, 99 Sunday, but look at the drop off. The relief is there. We're so close. It arrives on Labor Day. We've been talking about a cold front that could move through here, and that's going to arrive Monday and bring us not only the next chance for rain, but some cooler temperatures. Until then, though, staying dry. I did want to touch on the remnants of Ida here that caused so many problems in the Northeast. Good news is, look at that. It's gone. The rain is gone for spots like Atlantic City, New Jersey, up to New York. Even Boston, the rain has cleared. And Portland, Maine, the rain has cleared. So now we are saying bye-bye, finally, to that storm. So let's go back over the forecast for today. 99 degrees with the heat indices up to 110. We're going to stay warm. We're going to stay muggy all night long. 79 degrees as the overnight low. Here's a look at that 10-day forecast. Here's the changes. A chance for a few showers and thunderstorms as we end the Labor Day weekend. But look at this. We go from the upper 90s to right around 100, back down into the mid to lower 90s for the rest of the next week. Sonia?
All right, Kalee, thank you.
X values could be up to 110 today. You can just see the haze on our camera here in Cedar Hill. 90 degrees right now in Cedar Hill. Feels like 99. Let's jump around to some other spots. I saw you about a half hour ago, and we looked at Dallas Baptist University. 91 feels like 102. And at DFW Airport, 89 degrees, but it feels like 97. At least we have a little bit of a breeze in some spots, but most of the day is going to be about 5 to 10 miles per hour. We're out of the south-southwest right now at about 10. We are going to stay with the heat topic all the way through the Labor Day weekend, where temperatures are going to be pretty much where they are today. Even though the normal high temperature is 92 degrees, expect 97 to 99, and then with even just a little bit of moisture in the air, it's going to make it feel like 100 to 105, even 110 in some spots. I have Dallas at 108. Fort Worth at 107, that's later this afternoon, 105 in Decatur, and 103 in Sherman. If we widen it out and look at what's going on, it's because our heat dome off to the west is moving in our direction over the next few days and really settles in over the weekend. So I have 98 degrees Friday, 100 as we go into Saturday, and 99 Sunday. But you do see, even in the next couple of days, relief is on the way. 93 degrees on Monday as a cold front arrives to North Texas. So what does that mean for rain? Let's look at that timecast here as we move into the weekend. No chance for rain as we go into Saturday, so that'll be dry for anything that you have going on to celebrate the Labor Day holiday. And then as we go into Sunday, we do have that cold front that's going to inch a little bit farther to the south, 20% in coverage for rain. Most of that's going to be along and north of I-20. Dips to really everyone on Monday, but not a lot of moisture to work with. So we'll see about 30% coverage for the chance of rain on Monday, and then Tuesday about 20% in coverage. And that'll kind of stick with us with daily rain chances through the end of next week. So we're kind of flipping the pattern a little bit. But until then, dry and hot. 99 degrees. I wouldn't be surprised if there's several spots that reach 100. We could feel like 110 in some locations, which is why there's a heat advisory. Tonight, 79 degrees with southeast winds at about 5 to 10 miles per hour, warm, muggy, mainly staying in the 80s all night long. If you look here at the 10-day forecast, we have those really high temperatures all the way through at least Saturday, but then of course with that relief and daily rain chances through the end of the next week and into the next weekend. So at least it's not going to last forever. So just hold out. But if you have plans to be out and about as we go into the weekend, please make sure that you're taking care of yourself. You know the drill though, light colored clothing, short sleeves, loose fitting clothing, as well as make sure you're drinking plenty of water. We'll be right back. Strength of these storms, because I mean, it wasn't even a organized system when it moved through the Northeast. So we just got to make sure that we're heeding the warning. Those flash flood watches for the Northeast went into effect 3 days ago. So this is something that was an example of flash flooding for sure. You just got to heed those warnings. But the good news is Ida is gone. Bye. We don't want to see you anymore. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I'm almost 100% they're going to retire that name, and we won't see an Ida again in the tropical systems. If you look around North Texas, everyone is dry. There are some showers and thunderstorms to the south and east. The big story for us is the heat advisory, and that lasts for another few hours, and that's because of heat indices that are anywhere from 100 to 110. Here's where our temperatures are at the 4 o'clock hour: 96 in Dallas, 94 in Fort Worth. But it feels more like 104 in Dallas, 98 in Fort Worth. It feels like 105 in Tyler and 104 in Corsicana. We are going to have a full breakdown of the Labor Day weekend forecast that's coming up when I see you in a few minutes.
All right, we will look forward to all of that here in
8 o'clock, but we're still going to melt into the holiday weekend. But we do have some relief. I'll have when that arrives coming up. Fort Worth. If you look at, when you factor in the humidity, we have several locations that are even below the 100-degree mark, and Fort Worth is one of them. It's 98, so that's great, but it does feel like 104 in Denton, feels like 104 in Corsicana, 102 in Waxahachie. Dallas is also at 104. Tyler's at 105 right now, and there's some rain off to the east that's cooling off some of those locations, which is good news there. But what's happening is we are watching this area of high pressure that's normally over the desert southwest inch a little bit farther to the east, and that is why we're warming up so much, and we're going to stay mainly dry at least into the beginning part of the holiday weekend. Now we do see some changes once we get toward Labor Day itself. Here's a look: 98 Friday, 100 Saturday, 97 Sunday. But look at Monday. Temperatures drop down to right around 93 degrees on Monday, and that comes with a cold front that's going to move through as we go into Sunday night. So Sunday night, cold front's going to still be back up to the north. South of that front will bring a small, 20% in coverage. We may squeeze out a few showers. The best locations to get that will be along and north of I-20. Otherwise, the better chance for everybody else is going to be on Labor Day itself. So you can see here Monday, 6 o'clock in the morning. Luckily, it's a holiday, so a lot of you will be at home and not out on the roads, but a chance for moderate to heavy rainfall possible in some locations. It quickly moves south into central Texas and is no longer going to be an issue by Monday night. And then all of the rain stays to the south of us as we go through the rest of the week. So if you look at the rainfall forecast through Labor Day, we're going to see anywhere from about a trace to a quarter of an inch here. This guy jumped down here. It should be up there for DFW with higher totals along the Gulf Coast. If you have plans to travel down toward Houston, Galveston area, there's going to be a little bit more rainfall there as we move into holiday weekend. Here's a live look in downtown Dallas. You can see the clouds out there. It's going to be warm. It's going to be muggy all night long. Temperatures are going to stay right around the 80-degree mark. The coolest it's going to get will be tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock, and it's going to be about 79 degrees. Tomorrow, plenty of sunshine, feels like up to 105, and 98 degrees is where our temperature is going to be. South winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Now, if we look here at the 10-day forecast, you can see, yeah, we have a chance of rain as we go into Sunday and Monday, but then as we move forward through the rest of the week, I've taken those rain chances out, but we have to watch because we could squeeze out a shower or thunderstorm as we move into the middle and the end of next week. But either way, at least we're going to see those temperatures back off quite a bit compared to what we have out there right now and what we have as we move forward into Saturday, which is going to be the hottest day of the weekend, and that's going to be 100. We'll be right back at this point so we can say bye-bye to Ida, and that name will more than likely be retired. Here's a look at our satellite and radar. There's a few showers developing along this line and now building back to the north and west. So spots near center, also Longview have a few showers. Most of us, though, staying hot and dry with a heat advisory out there for the next couple of hours for Dallas-Fort Worth to the east. And that is because of heat indices 100 and up to 110. I don't see anything close to 110 right now. If you look here, 94 in McKinney, 96 in Dallas. Here's our heat index, 105 in Gilmer, same thing in Tyler, 103 in Paris, 104 in Denton and Dallas. So I think 106 in Meridian, that's the highest heat index that I have seen across North Texas, but we still do have that heat advisory for the next couple of hours. Now, as we move into the weekend, no heat advisory, but it's still hot, but we do have some big changes arriving Labor Day. I will talk about that coming up.
I was looking for the CH word there. That is enough to make us stick around, Kalee. Thank you.